What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm going to be doing an update on natural gas prices.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on a price chart and how we get there. Then we will continue with the fundamental news that might drive the price of this asset. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this point, and I've told you that we have completed ABC correction from this swing high to this swing low, and this correction happens right after this movement to the upside. And I have to say that previously we caught several movements of this asset from this point, from the range of $3 mark. We had this opportunity to hit about 22.34%, but my main call that we shouldn't break this initial bottom, and with this assumption I've told you that you have to put your stop loss in the green territory with an upside potential of about 4.57%. But we broke this range, as you can see, with this movement to the downside. We broke this previous bottom and we booked these profits of 4.57%. Next, our next entry point was at this very point, and I've told you that we have a very good opportunity to hit the $3.85 mark, and from this range we booked profits for about 17%. Very good movement, especially in during just 2 sessions. Right after that, I've told you that we have to see the retracement. And on this retracement, as you can see, when we hit the golden pocket range, statistically the most favorable range of trend reversal from this bottom to this top, we have very good opportunity to hit higher targets. And we are in green right now, but this price action is quite tricky. And what should we expect next? I will show you in just several minutes. And for now, let's continue with the fundamental news. So let me show you this article. We are on naturalgasintel.com, and this article was published on April 25th. And it says, natural gas futures eke out modest gain, but high prices not expected anytime soon. And I have to say that this article is quite bearish on the short-term and medium-term perspective, but let me quote you this anyways. Natural gas futures continued to trade mostly sideways Tuesday, with little deviation from the cooler than normal weather pattern through early May, and robust supplies showing no signs of pulling back. Until weather conditions get hotter, particularly in the south, gas prices are likely to have a tough time gaining much traction. Based on the latest weather models, that may not occur until mid-May at the earliest. NatGas weather said the pattern for the second week of May favors the northern United States warming into the perfect 60s to 80s, while the southern portion warms into the 70s to 90s for light to very light national demand. There is some risk that cool air lingers across the Midwest and Northeast a few days longer, but generally speaking, the background state should remain bearish through mid-May according to the firm. So we can clearly see the bearishness of for the next couple of weeks, and that is why we have some problems to see higher targets on the BOIL ticker symbol. So let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, first of all, let me explain why I chose BOIL ticker symbol instead of natural gas spot prices or natural gas futures. BOIL is the leveraged ETF based on natural gas prices, and for example, during this movement to the upside, this asset gained almost 32%. Natural gas spot prices, let me show you from this bottom, gained about 23%, and natural gas futures gained about 21%. So we have more volatility on this ticker symbol. This means we have more risks, but we have more rewards. And I have to say that let's switch again to natural gas spot prices. Right here, as you can see, we have almost the same structure, and we have this retracement, but the structure of this retracement doesn't show that we might complete the ABC correction. And I have to say that because of because of the natural gas spot prices. So what is this structure? Let me show you that we can connect. We can clearly see this range of support, and we can project it to these stops, and despite this blip above this range of resistance, we probably might have this channel. And for those of you who are quite familiar with the technical analysis, you know that this is a bearish flag. This means most likely it should break the range of support and it should go down. And this happens in the majority of cases. That is why we have to be cautious, because right here on NG future gas prices, as you can see, we have first of all, let me show you that we have a contract switch that happened tonight. And as you can see, we have very harsh movement to the upside with the gap. And from the technical standpoint, on the one hand, we broke this previous swing high, but on the other hand, this gap should be filled. And if it happens, definitely if the natural gas future prices goes lower to fill this gap, we will see the decrease in price of natural gas on the spot market. And in this case, we will hit lower price targets for oil. That is why we have to be cautious. And what might be the targets? First of all, let me show you that this structure is quite ugly. We cannot we cannot basically find out the impulsive movement to the upside, and we already have several waves from this bottom. And if this is the real bottom of the second wave, I've pulled the Fibonacci extension tool and we set a price target right here at $4.85. And this price target is still on the table as long as this pivot holds. But in my opinion, we have less chances right now that than we had previously at this very point to hit these price targets. That's why if you are a conservative trader, you can switch. Let me show you like this. You can put your stop loss in the neutral territory or even in the positive side. And this will help you to protect your capital if this asset goes lower. But you have another risk because if you put your stop loss at the entry point, this asset might make this type of movement. It might hit this stop loss order, but then it might have next leg to the upside. This will basically leave you aside of this trade. That's why it's up to you what should you do. But definitely we have this opportunity to see the movement to the downside that probably might even break this bottom. And if it happens, in this case, we will have the top of our B wave at this highest point, the bottom of our C wave to be determined, and the bottom of our A wave will be here. And for some traders, it might be even better outcome because it has a very good symmetrical structure, and the B wave usually the ugliest wave among these three waves, and that is why we have decent chances to see the low price targets. But as long as these bottoms hold, we have chances to hit our price target. And first of all, we have to break the top of our B wave and the top of our fifth wave. On the greater scale, it is only the first wave. And from our current price, we might have about 6.5% to the first price target, about 12.32% to the second one. So definitely it is not the best setup because we are right now in the consolidation phase and we have to see a breakout above the crucial ranges or below the crucial ranges at this level. And that is why if you prefer to enter the position with more confirmation, just wait, just stay aside from the trade, and in just several days I will do another update on oil and on natural gas prices, and we will see what might be the next position. So, I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get